The news flying all over the social media today is the arrest of human rights activist Sowore. When I heard the news, I was shocked. I would say, why the sudden arrest of this man? But for the first time since I can remember, I can tell that Nigeria government made the right decision. I can tell that this government made a very serious and important decision in this particular matter, because personally I'm setting my own point of view right now. I'm not saying God told me anything, but I'm telling you from my own point of view. This country is not a military country. We are not under military regime. You cannot just wake up one morning and arrest anybody without a tangible something being done against you. The question is that the person you are arresting, what is the crime of the person against you? What did the person do to you? Where have the person offended you that made you to arrest the person? The person must have done something very, very significant, or something very, very terrible to warrant arrest. But in this case, I don't think, in my own view, I don't think that Omoyele Sowore have done something that deserved to be arrested for. He is a human rights activist, and he's not happy with the way things are going on in the country. If things are okay, I don't think anyone will be protesting. I know that they want to link him. I don't know if they have their facts, but I'm speaking my mind. Like I said, they want to link him to the End Bad government protest that took place some weeks ago. They want to link him to it. I don't know if they have their facts. I don't know if truly he's among the people who sponsored it. As long as Nigeria remains a democratic country, it means that everybody have the right to speak. And the right to speak does not mean that there are some specific things you cannot speak, or there are some specific people you cannot speak to, or you cannot speak about, or you cannot talk about. We are not restricted not to talk to a group of people or a certain number of people. No. Hence, what you are saying is something that is fact. You can go ahead and say whatever you want to say. And in this case, what Omoyele Sowore is fighting for is something that is fact. Okay, look at what is happening right now. Fuel is being sold at 1,200 naira. A bag of rice is being sold at 90,000 and it's chasing 100,000. Remember when I prophesied it here and I said a bag of rice will be sold at 100,000. It's getting there. Dollar is at the rate of 1,600, and things are not being done amicably. Things are not done well. People are complaining. Everybody is complaining. Men are complaining. Women, children. There is hunger in the land. Now, you can't have people going through these kind of things and you want them not to talk about it. You can't expect these people to be suffering and smiling. It's pretty much straightforward. You can't expect them to be suffering and smiling. Things are not going well. People no longer eat 2 square meals a day. We were managing 2 square meals a day before. Right now, people no longer eat 2 square meals a day. Some people, they eat once in a day. Some people, to eat that once is even difficult. You understand? Now, somebody comes out and air his mind, air his view, and said, no, please make things better for us, and you want to arrest the person. Is unnecessary. It's a waste of arrest. The energy on which you use to arrest that person, I think you should use it to sit and think and know how to channel your effort. The energy on which you are using to arrest the person, I think you should use that energy and put it into thinking and planning how to make things better, because nobody will see a government that is doing well and want the government to go out of office, and nobody will see a government that is doing things very well and want to raise protests. So for the fact that there is protest in the land means that things are not going well. And what he has said, he has not lied. The things he has said, they were never lies. They were never formulated to tarnish your image or to spoil the government. Rather, the things he said were things that are obvious in the country, crystal clear. Everybody can see it. So going to arrest him was a very serious bad move. Was a very, very bad move, because arresting Omoyele Sowore would have caused a lot of more protests in the land, a lot of more unsettledness in the land. We are talking about the arrest of NNAMDI KANU that have been apprehended for the past how many years now, and we are talking about his release because his arrest is contributing to the unrest that is happening in this country. There's no how you can take it away from it. The unrest that is happening in this country when it comes to economy, when it comes to insecurities, this apprehension of NNAMDI KANU has a part to play in it. If NNAMDI KANU was not apprehended and he was released and he was a free man doing what he was doing earlier, and he was ignored and not even remembered, maybe by now people would have forgotten about him. Nobody would be talking about him. But you people went and arrested him, announcing him to people And when people heard that this man was arrested, they start asking questions to know why was this man arrested. I can tell you that NNAMDI KANU became more popular when he was arrested and when he was apprehended there in Kenya. Now we are going through a lot of things, a lot of insecurities in the east, a lot of unrest in the east as a result of the arrest of NNAMDI KANU. You went ahead to go and arrest Omoyele Sowore. It's a very bad move. It's a no-brainer at all. It's something that was never supposed to happen. But the reason why I'm happy is that after like a few hours, like 1 or 2 hours, when he was apprehended, he was released. That's why I said I commend the government for making the right decision. Because if you imagine a situation where we are having unrest because of the arrest of NNAMDI KANU in the east, and we are having unrest and a lot of insecurities, and now we arrest another freedom fighter that is from the west, where people are feeling that they are comfortable, and maybe peradventure one way or the other a lot of unrest starts happening in the west. The north is not safe, the west is not safe, the south is not even safe, the east is not safe. So where are we going to run to? Where are we running to? So when you run to the east, there is insecurities there. You run to the west, there is insecurity there. You run to the north, Boko Haram are doing one sort of thing or the other there. You went ahead and arrest somebody. It's going to cause a serious problem. So let's face the ones that we have and know how to bring peace. That is the best thing to do. Let's face the ones that we have and know how to bring peace, and let's face the economy. I think personally that right now the country shouldn't be thinking about people who are protesting. The country should be thinking about how to make things better, how to reduce the price of fuel, price of foodstuff, that the common man will be able to be eating and be comfortable. That should be what the country and this government should be concentrating on, ignoring any other side talks and protests. Do your job and leave the rest. If you are doing a good job, people will talk. Nigeria are very, very patient people, and I know that if the government is doing the right thing, nobody will want to come outside and protest. If you are doing the right thing as a government, nobody will come outside and start to talk or condemn or say one thing or the other, because you are doing the right thing. Okay, but if you are seeing that people are complaining, go and do your assignment. Know what to do, know what is wrong, know where you are lacking, and do what is right. It's simple as that, pretty much straightforward. So when you do what is right, people will start talking about your good deeds. Okay, right now is not the time for us to be looking at people who are talking in the social media. You should concentrate on making the country conducive for everybody. People are dying, people are suffering, people are crying, people are not happy. There is a lot of hunger in this land, in this country. There is a lot of hunger going on. I saw a young man who committed suicide because he was not able to provide for his family. A lot of cases are happening. So please, Mr. President, I urge you to please concentrate on how to make the country better. Forget about freedom fighters, forget about human rights activists, forget about people who are protesting, because arresting this man Omoyele Sowore would have brought a lot of more protests in the country. But thank God that you made the right decision. So kudos to you, Mr. President. So concentrate on doing what you know that is right, that can make this country a better place. Forget about whatever other person is saying. Do the right thing. When we start seeing the right thing, we will be the one to even be saying that government is doing the right thing. Nigeria is happy right now. So that's all I can say. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you're watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and share this message to get across to every other person. I remain your humble pastor, Mike Ubigod. Shalom.